Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some vintage story, shall we? Well, we left off at this copper spot, and I was just going to run home because my inventory is so explosive. But I think I'm going to gather it all. Now, what's terrifying that I've been notified about by our good friend Alex is that winter will be coming, and that I don't have the supplies at all to sustain for that. And that kind of alarms me, and by kind of I mean profoundly. So let's go ahead, and we're going to be picking up more and more stacks of... Why am I not picking up these medium chunks? That's interesting. They should just go on top, right? Are these not copper chunks? Let's see what these are. Huh. Okay, well, what if I go like this? Right. Of course, it prioritizes. These are poor chunks. Oh, this is why. So this is like not as good copper. Huh. Well, I mean, it still works, but that's interesting that there's like, you know, high and low quality, I suppose. Well, we've been getting lucky in finding the good stuff. So we're gonna need to make warmer clothes for ourselves, and we can do that. All right, now let's run home and just be thrilled. This is sandstone boulders, right. Here's some gravel for all of our panning needs. There's some sandstone. There's some cows. If I had more spears and stuff, I could totally be hunting and, you know, trying to make warmer clothes and all that. But first of all, I don't know how to even make clothing out of leather, if that's reasonable. But I do know that I don't have enough spears, and even if I did kill stuff, I don't have the inventory space to utilize it without dropping a bunch of things, which I don't want to do. Alright, that's not what I want. I love my garden. We'll make this much bigger. I think I'm going to need to grow a bunch of flax if I can, so that I can get clothing, because my clothing situation is terrible. But my door situation isn't terrible. Haha, you see what I did there? Okay. So first things first, let's go over to just offload stuff. So flax seeds, just all of my seeds and my crops can go in here. These, Alex pointed this out to me, these do not stack because they are perishing at different rates. So they preserve the stack in which they are perishing to. So just, you know, a fun feature to consider. Okay, that looks good. And let me just go ahead and put the metal away. Bang, bang. Oh. Darn. You'll get that sometimes if you have this open. If you have too many things open, your metal and stuff doesn't go where you want it to. Get me that closed. And we can close this one too, so I can kind of properly offload all my chunks. This had some dirt in it. Let me put that away. Right. And then let me close this guy and kind of go here with the brown coal, here with the zinc. That looks great. And we will eat. Okay. So what we need to do is pick up the crucible that has the solidified copper in it. And it is that one, I think? Yes. And let's see about... this will... I can reheat to melt this. And so what I'm going to have to do is like heat this up first and then pour this in the mold for the hammer. And then when it's empty, pour another one. I could just make another fire pit, you know, if I really wanted to. Let me put the sticks in there. But I don't think so. I think I'll just wait. There we go. Rocking and rolling. And I'm going to go ahead and just... no, this needs to be really hot, so we're going to have to use peat for this. There we go. All right, that's going. And let me go ahead and get my coal out, I should say. I wonder, let me look at this really fast. So this says it needs to reheat to melt again, right? And I think it needs to get to 1100, but it would be a wonder if I could use this brown coal instead of the charcoal. I don't think that I can, but it would be nice. Okay. All right. I need to put a stone here, or something could spawn inside my base. Most likely grass, but you know, I don't want that. All right, let's see how it's going. It's getting there, 8:15. So the peat should get it up to 900. Now, I'm going to leave the charcoal on there. I'm not going to take it off. And the reason is I'm going to pour it and immediately run back and throw the copper in there. Let me make sure I have my copper on me. I do. 9 units of copper ingot solidified. So this should be exactly enough. Let's see exactly what temperature this starts to go at. It says molten, so actually, maybe it's not going to fill up this bar. Well, I'm going to wait. I haven't reheated it yet. It says molten, and I'll wait till 1300, I guess. But that's as high as this gets. I think this is good to go. It's a little different than when you're starting from scratch because maybe this green arrow is not going to fill up. Let me just see. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me just go here and do this, and then take this over here to the hammer mold, which is axe, pickaxe, hammer, and we fill it in. Oh no! Oh man, what a disaster! It just selected the it put it in the wrong thing. Ugh. Well, I need a backup pickaxe at some point, but that is not what I intended to do. Man, what a shame. I had it selected, and then when I realized I needed to push shift, it sunk me down low enough that you see how I had the hammer and then I pushed shift to pour it, and then it was aiming at the pickaxe mold instead. So that was just a unfortunate artifact of where I had set that. So I'm gonna need to find more copper. Oh, woe is me. Unless I can like somehow extract it from this. I can pick up this mold and pour it over there, but I don't think so. You know what though? Never mind. No, I can't. I completely it doesn't matter. I wasted, but not as much as I thought. So this is a good learning experience. When the Crucible said it had 9 units of liquid copper, I thought it meant 9 chunks, aka 9 times 5 is 45, you know, of the 100 that you need. But no, it meant 9 out of 100. Oh, okay, so I'm nowhere near. All right, that's fine. So we'll need to go elsewhere. Now, I think Alex was saying I can reuse this brass plate, but I don't think that oh, this is already done. Great. Let me get my charcoal off there. I don't think I can like extract the ores in a way that all right, so I'm at the hammer mold and let's pour it in there. There we go. Okay. So that's better. So now we got the stuff in the proper mold. And we need to go find 9 units of copper. So really, we would have had to only find 8 if I didn't make that mistake. But it was a great learning experience teaching me about how to interpret the Crucible's information. I think I was just optimistically praying that it meant 9 nuggets and not 9 units, even though it said clearly units. And I was just way off. And yeah, so let's go ahead and put this back right here. We don't need it. And let me take a different bowl of food with me. So we have 2 now. Let me put my charcoal back. And we can go get ready to go and find some more copper. It is late at night, so it's like ridiculous to go out and do that. But I could pan a little bit, I guess, you know, to pass the time if I wanted to. But I might just sleep because I mostly just have bony soil and not very much sand. You know, I have sandstone. I do have some sand, but just a little bit. All right. Okay, so it's a bit late. Bit late for me to start just randomly looking for copper, but we're getting into a better position. So our hammer mold has 55 units that we need. We need a backup pickaxe anyway, so it's fine. And one of the things that I want to think about while the day is, you know, coming on is, all right, so we have this amazing little house that we've kind of built and blocked off that has a bit of a garden above us, but and a charcoal pit and everything like that. But is this the dwelling that I want permanently, you know? And if it is, do I want to make this larger, or do I want to just consider this a crafting home and then build a separate, more decorated house for myself? It's something definitely to weigh. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually dig through here, get rid of some of this, make my way outside, or not outside, sorry, over to my other facility, the little nook that I've built with my grinder. Get down over there. Let's see. We should arrive in it pretty soon, I think. How far away is this? Yeah, it's actually kind of far. All right. Well, that's okay. I'm going to start moving down now. I don't want to accidentally go outside. I'm going to put a torch on the wall just so I can see what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid, is something like that. And even, it's so funny, like, with all of that, I don't actually have a block because I'm breaking up the sandstone. That being said, this actually isn't bad. Like, now we have a, you know, nice source of water in our home, but we can stuff this up easily. I just have to get some blocks. So, let's just go ahead and pick up some, you know, low fertility soil and bring it over here. I always get greedy when I'm trying to expand and don't know the elevation. There we go. That should take all the water out, and it does. Okay. Tremendous. Alright, so what I'd like to do is just kind of break into this area a bit better and bring it into the home proper. This will help us give it a little bit more space for things. Been updating the game a few times, not sure what's going on. Probably not much that affects me at this stage, but this music seems... I don't know if I've ever heard this before. I like it. Feels new. Okay. So here we are. Oh, that's right. And I knocked out a torch that was on one of the walls. Let's make this a little bit... ceiling a little bit higher. Great. Okay. So we can just kind of build some makeshift steps for now. And then we're going to, of course, need to put blocks everywhere. I could actually build some cobblestone steps right there. That's a good idea, now that I think about it. I don't know if they can spawn on cobblestone, but maybe they would have to be slabs for them to be spawn immune. Alright, let's see if I have any steps over here in my rock bin. I sure do. This will be a fun little decorative game. I can use all of this stone too. I think I might build my house out of sandstone just because there's so much of it. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yep. There we go. Love this. Love some steps. Okay. Can I get rid of this entire wall? Like, do I feel a need? I can open floor plan this a bit better. Yeah, great. There we go. Uh-huh. And this is my panning area, so I don't really want to do too much to it. Okay. But we can then... I don't know if there's corner steps in the game or not. But this works out just fine to do it like that. Yeah, and then now we have like a safe step down to some of this. Let's put some steps over here. That's great. I'm actually going to get rid of all these blocks too. Well, yeah, that doesn't quite make sense, does it? I think I'll have to get rid of this. It went in the water. Instantly. Alright, there we go. Well, I guess it can just sit right there. That's fine. What time is it now? About 2 a.m. Great. Okay. Put this away. And if I want to craft sandstone, let me look at that. It's here. Like, sandstone, cobblestone. Here we go. I just need clay and then stone. Oh, yeah. That is definitely something we are more than capable of. Although, where did I put my clay? Over here? Okay, great. Yep, there it is. Alright, so I'll just put clay in the middle. And then... just do some stuff like this. And I've made like tons. And I mean tons of it. So now, I used all my clay. I'm going to have to get more clay. Wow, look at that night sky. Amazing. I can really, really build something fantastic outdoors. A house for myself. Okay. So that's a plan while I go look for some copper. Yeah, I love having this open. Alright. Now I'm going to sleep. I don't know how long this will sleep for, though. Can I see the time? It's 4 a.m. There we go. I can see the time. I'm waking up. Perfect. Alright. We are now awake. Let me go over here. And... beautiful daytime. Let's get some food. Get open hand. Yep. Eat up. Put it back on the shelf. Oh, no. Okay. Take this one. Come on. Alright, I keep getting the empty bowl. Let me put that down there then. Oh. Yeah, I got it. Okay. And let me go ahead and put this firewood. Oops. Put that back. Oh, I somehow picked up my cairn. I did not mean to do that. Although I could probably move this to a new location that's more congenial. Yeah, I could put it right there. Okay. And I'm going to put all my sandstone away for now. I don't really need to carry this. Uh-huh. And I'll put my... well, you never know. You might need dirt for getting out of a jam. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And let's go. So I've been finding a lot of copper here-ish. And let's see if there's any up in this region. Here's my cobblestone temporal storm getaway. And there's a fall to my death. I am running, as you can see. This is rye. This is great. Let me get this. Okay. Uh-huh. I'll go hunting and collect a bunch more leather and meat and the like, as well as try and find some more material to make thread. But for the time being, copper is my sole focus, so I can get a hammer and then just rebuild and not have to worry about this part of the game, which is like scrounging for copper again. As long as I keep a reserve, I feel pretty reasonable. Alright. Cool waterfall coming out of... what, some kind of cave? No, just coming out from... seemingly nowhere. And this is granite. Okay, nice. Turnips. Baller. Alright, lots of granite. Water. Boxes. Wow. Okay. Is this a dead animal? It is, and do I not... looks like I don't have a knife. Gonna need to find some flint to skin that. Shame on me. No knife. Dun dun. Okay. What are these red flowers? Just red lupines. Okay. Let's look over here. This looks nice. What is this? Where am I? Wow. I haven't found too much on the map. This looks kind of interesting over here, though. Alright, I mean, this is just very, very interesting. The mountain just shoots right up, sheer cliff. But if I can find a little bit of copper, we'd be in very, very good shape here. I don't see it, though. These looks like either mushrooms or granite stones. Okay. Let's kind of head out of here. I don't want to get surrounded by the mountains. I'd like to have a bit better view of the lowlands so I can scour for minerals. And boy, we found a big lake. Okay. There's some berries. There's some very tall coniferous trees. And what is this? Granite gravel. Well, I guess we could pan if we were desperate. We might be. Uh-huh. And then let's see what you got. Berries. This is granite sand. Yeah. We need the sand, not the gravel. I don't think we can pan that. But we can sure pan the sand. As long as it's not wet. And this is granite stone. Wow. Alright. Pick up some sand. Okay. Reed and like a chunk of wood growing somehow. It's interesting, like sometimes you'll just see wood very odd places. What is this? Horsetail. Oh, alright. Getting stuck. Alright. I'd like to swim over here. I mean, this is an awesome landscape. A little hard to navigate, but unfortunately, I just don't seem to be finding any kind of copper. All right, we made it to the top. There's flint. I need that, actually. Wow, okay. Look at this formation. Fascinating. You think those little rocks over there are copper? They don't look like it. I mean, it's nigh impossible to tell, but there's only one of them, so it kind of, like, makes me suspicious. granite boulders. Wow, what a beautiful game. Look at that. Okay, there's some stuff down there. Oh boy, but there's quite a drop-off if I think I'm going to make it. Well, what do? Hot shot. You dig straight down is what you do. Oh, alright, well. If we die, we died doing what we love. Alright, forest floor. Where are we on the map? Yeah, so we're like way over the water. I've gone quite far from home. I'm like Odysseus. But can I bring home that proverbial bacon? What do we got down here? This is flint. Okay, well, flint is good. Claystone stones, interesting. And claystone, flint, claystone. Man, it's claystone. Claystone, schmaystone. We need copper. Badly. Has anyone seen any? Alright, I'm going to start trying to actually circle back. So I'm going to try to maybe come around this way. So let's... Oh, look at this, though. There's a ruin in the middle of the water. That's fun. Provided these fish don't kill me. Yep, and there is indeed a marker for my breath. Alright, let's break this open. And what do we get? A bunch of seeds? Cool. Is that copper? That is, again, claystone. The most non-coppery thing. Alright, let's check over here. What did we pick up seed-wise? Oh, we got pumpkins. Now that's weird because I don't even know if, like, pumpkins are... They're not very edible. You know, maybe in this game they are, but... In our world, they require a tremendous amount of sugar to make palatable. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way. Meow. Oh wow, look how deep this is. Interesting. I don't really quite understand the swimming. I seem to be doing okay. Alright, so I'm up here, and if I just go south, I'll be back on the land, and I can curl back up around. And I think my prospects of whatever that bubbling thing is doesn't look good. Oh, wait, what's this? Copper. Oh my god, we did it, people. Alright. Let's get rid of some stuff that we don't need, like that. And... you know. That. And... get that. Okay. We finally found it. I'm just going to dig straight down here and pray that we find some copper somewhere. Don't care what it takes. We're digging it all up. Here it is. Unfortunately, though, as fantastic as this is to find, that's right, I can't do anything with it. You know, it's like, okay, I got it, sort of, but... Alright. Well, okay. Let me throw that away. Get rid of all that. And then... Alright, good. So we'll mine this because we want it, but it's not valuable to us at the moment. It's like going to be amazing eventually. Like we're going to be so happy that we have all these chunks of... and this is poor quality too. That's undeniably a bummer. Wow, but there's a lot of it. Does that help? I mean, there is a ton of it here. Look at that. I have 28, 29, 30 nuggets. That's a lot. Alright, let's see if there's any more surface copper. God, we could use it. I don't see it. All I see is sadness, but we got closer. Alright, so we're gonna head south. Across the way. Alright, let's keep moving south. Swimming. You know, the swimming motion is it's almost like you're taking strokes while you swim, and you get a burst of propulsion, you know, as you do like a breaststroke or something like that, and then you kind of glide for a moment, and then you take another stroke and speed up. That's what it feels like. It's kind of cool. This is granite. That is also granite. And this is sand. So, nothing wrong with a little bit of sand in the old pile. Oh, what's that? It is granite. But I'll tell you what, if you wanted to give me some copper, I would not be upset about it. I would accept it. As a gift from the gods. Is that copper? Nah. It's just, it looks like it. I'll be seeing it in my dreams. Alright, where am I now? Yep. I'm going to kind of curl down this way. Providing the verticality of this terrain isn't... Oh boy. Beyond all belief. I hear the squealing of animals. These are like baby pigs, or what are these? Yeah, they're piglets. Oh, look at this tree. It has like mushrooms on it. Dryad saddle. Huh. It's kind of neat. Alright. Mm-hmm. How much sand do I have? 19. Where am I now? Yep, I'm doing great. I'm getting hungry. It's getting dark. Lucky for me, I brought some stew. Being a vegetable farmer has its perks. Actually, I have a bunch of stew. Bam. And then I'm going to go ahead and just swap this over here. And then eat this up. That's great. Okay. Alright, I'm going to run like this. And pray. And no. Flint. Oh. Onions. Great. We'll take all the onions we can get. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some less desirable items. Okay. And then... I want those seeds pretty badly. I'll pick this up. And... I'm so bad at, like, getting what I actually want to picked up. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Okay. I don't want to be out in the dark, so I need to absolutely start sprinting. Oh, lead ore. Nice. Look at this, like, staircase. This is pretty cool. At the very least, we're at full satiety. Alright, I need to kind of head this way and avoid falling in some bottomless pit. Alright. Oh boy, this is a really, really hilly... Yeah, I hurt myself there. This is really hilly terrain. It's going to be, oh boy, quite the challenge to make it through these foothills and get home, but we have no choice. Oh god. Okay. Well, we do have a choice to not die. Alright, let's see about this. Uh-huh, almost there. Uh-huh. Alright. This looks a little bit more reasonable. Any copper? I mean, I'd stop. In my oh, this is nice staircase down. Sort of. Yeah, this'll do. Let's roll over here. Map. Okay. Well, we might be in a spot where we need to just kind of hunker in and wait out the night in a cave. Looks like there's a little lead in the wall there. Sandstone rock. I was hoping it wouldn't be rock to get through this. Oh, this is ridiculous. I didn't realize it was going to be so thick and rock. Like, there's soil on the outside. I was kind of hoping, you know, soil, but I get it. Alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to be a little bit creative here. And, can you let me right here? Sure. Okay. And... I'm just going to climb up. Alright. Wow, look at what a disaster this is. The way that the world has generated. It's like these fingers. I mean, it's so... it would be amazing if, you know, mountains actually formed in this thin of a fashion, but let's see if we can... Is that us over there? Actually, we're at a little bit more like that. Okay. I think if we can make it between this set of mountains here, we'll be okay. This looks okay. Yeah, these are kind of reasonable steps down that we can take. Alright. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just get my torch out so I can see. So close yet so far away. These little ravines are very, very hard to traverse in a pinch. All right, and yes, I think we're there. I think we're through. All right. Yeah, this looks very familiar. That was kind of... There's our house. Just radiating a warm glow of light, and now there's some ominous bones. Appears to be a chicken. Out late, chicken. All right. Magnificent. We've made it. Wasn't sure we'd make it, but we did, and that's tremendous. Okay, so we're back at our house, and it's time to basically get panning through all this sand that we've gathered. And man, I love this new, more spacious situation we have. Get panning, and then go out and try to find some more copper so we can get that hammer and get back on track. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. We're making slow but steady progress getting back into the copper game, expanding our home as we do so. We're going to start growing pumpkins now too. Take care, everybody.